Thank you. Thank you, Kim, and thank you to the Expositor. You know, as we sit here and listen tonight to all of the candidates from the various districts here in the county, there's one thing that I want you to leave here tonight thinking is, no matter what district you're in, is that you elect men or women that are forward-thinking and progressive in this county. We're tired of the gridlock. We're tired of the county commission being locked up all the time. It's time that we elect men and women that will be able to move this county forward and put us in a track where we can get jobs for the people of White County. This industrial park's been a gridlock for the past 3 years. We've missed opportunities with Volkswagen and some other semiconductor plants that are in this area. This road should have been built years ago. This industrial park should have had the infrastructure in it years ago. But we've been held up because of the gridlock. So I'm asking you to vote for me if you're from the 6th District, but I'm really asking you to elect men and women that will move this county forward.
Thank you, Kim. I give you a hard time all night. A lot of what Paul said I agree with. Number one, I thank you for all the questions. All right? When I got elected to office 4 years ago, had an individual, a good friend of mine, come to me and him sitting down and talk. And he told me, he said, Joe, when somebody comes to you and says, will you vote for this? And you tell them yes, and you just sold your vote. He said, the minute you sell your vote, then you've just said, what's your price? And we've had county commissioners that has put a price on their vote. It's going on today with the county court. Let's make a deal. Well, I've not made deals because I've tried to vote what's best for White County. We need to move White County forward. You want to talk about issues just like the young lady said, with recreational activities for our youth. You need to pay attention to it. You ain't been doing nobody else. Why are you going to start with me? Okay, recreational issues, jobs, taxes. It costs money to ride the train. Okay? If we're going to get on the train, we're going to ride, somebody's going to have to pay. All right? The question is, how do we pay? Do we pay with property tax owners? Do we pay with wheel tax? We discuss all issues of taxes, and that's what needs to be done. Number one, you say wheel tax in this county, it's a dirty word. Okay? 28% of the people pay the property taxes in White County. That means 28% of the people is paying for the goods and services for the other 72%. They're riding the train free. I don't like people getting a free ride. Okay? But you couldn't pass a wheel tax in White County. But we've got to look at all opportunities. You know, as an electrician, you have to learn, you know, we want to think inside the box. Well, we need to throw the box away and we need to start thinking outside the box and try to take this county forward just a little at a time. Thank you.
I'd like to tell you all I know all the answers to every problem that come up, but I don't. And this last 4 years, just like Mr. Knoll said, been very learning experience. And sometimes you do things that you might have thought you wouldn't have done. But what I mean, you may find yourself voting for something that you might have thought was a bad idea before you got there. But I think you've had a good court the last 4 years, and I look forward to serving all of you the next one.
Well, I too learned a whole lot the last 4 years. This job is nothing what I thought it was. I actually thought when you went up there that the majority of people really cared, really tried to benefit this county. I learned that that's not the way everybody thinks. I really, me and my wife had long talks. I thought about not running again. They talked about the gridlock and stuff we've had with the court. It's been awful. I kind of come to the decision if good people don't stand up and keep trying, then we've lost. I feel like I'm real optimistic about this next 4 years. We've got some good people around him. I think we're really going to take great steps. I think we're going to get somewhere. I think the economy's going to look up, and I appreciate everyone's support and being a part of that. Thank you.
Gridlock. I think that my parents raised me very well, and I am very open-minded. I'm approachable. I can talk to anybody about anything. I love a challenge. I'm not afraid of anything. I want to get back into serving the county. I enjoy doing my job. I get pleasure as being a servant for the people of White County, and I really want to get back in, and I appreciate your vote. Thank you.
I too want to echo what everybody said, and thank you for being here. Appreciate your interest in county government. I've been learning, this has been my 8th year that I've been learning on the county commission. I think you learn something every day, or try to, but in my past I've tried to be forward thinking, I've tried to be progressive, and I've tried to do my best for the citizens of White County. And if you honor me with re-electing me, I will continue to do the best I possibly can to move this county forward and be an asset to the citizens of White County. Thank you.
Thank you to Kim and the Expositor. Really appreciate what you've done for us candidates tonight. As an advocate of total quality management of Dr. Deming, which was something that when we started the military, they forced it down our throats, we wish to group to understand it. Change takes time. And you saw it with some of the incumbents that are in office now. 4 years ago, we had a few that changed. This time, there will be a few more that will change, and the older ones will go out. And we'll have more people with strategic thinking, with vision for the future, with plans of where do we want to be 20 years from now. I invite each and every one of you to vote your heart for the one candidate that you believe will do that. If they're not on the ballot, write it in, because you can do that. And if you have any questions of me, or would like to ask my answers to these questions tonight, you can see my forum and ask those same questions on alclee.com. Thank you.
Let's give all of our candidates a round of applause. You have to be brave to even show up, much less to talk, so we want to thank them for coming. Also, want to remind you that we have another forum next week. We have 2 more. One next week is the city races, which is the mayor and the alderman, and it will be at 6 p.m. on Thursday, the 24th, right here, same place. Have I forgotten anything great? He's my reminder. I think I forgot. So I want to thank everyone for coming. If you would like to talk to any of the candidates after we adjourn here, I'm sure they'll stick around and talk to you. Thank you for coming.